and Nebraska rounds out the field. Who will take home the prize? Who will be crowned national champion? Welcome to Stegman Coliseum on the campus of the University of Georgia, site of the 2001 NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championship. It's a tough ticket in Athens. A sellout crowd is expected for today's Super 6 competition. And hi everyone, I'm Craig Bolerjack. This is the third time that Georgia has hosted this competition, winning the national championship in front of their home crowd back in 1989. And they are back once again in the Super 6 to try to capture yet another national championship. And in the Super 6 is UCLA and Utah, Michigan, Alabama, and the Cornhuskers of Nebraska. And with me is 1996 Olympic gold medalist Amanda Borden. And Amanda, UCLA is back to defend their national championship. The scary thing is the Bruins may be better this year than they were a year ago.
Well, it is hard to believe, but UCLA is back and better than ever. They have senior veteran and co-captain Mohini Bahardwash, who is backed by 3 Olympians, 2 being on the United States team, Kristen Maloney and Jamie Dancher, as well as 2-time Olympian Yvonne Toussaint from Canada.
Amanda, Georgia hopes to ride the emotion of this hometown crowd once again to yet another national championship. However, there is some concern. Their All-American Kristy Lichey re-injured her ankle during the vault in the preliminaries.
Well, it is very unfortunate for the Gym Dogs because I know they were counting on Kristy's scores. She will be competing in the bars and the beam. As for the floor and vault, if she competes, she might have to water down. But they're very fortunate to have a strong freshman team. They have Corey Fritchinger and Marlene Stevens, and they're looking to capture their 6th title.
Watch out for Michigan. This is a very talented, a very deep team, and also the terrific freshman, Elise Ray.
Well, not only is Elise Ray a 2000 Olympian, she is now the 2001 co-all-around champion. And Michigan did a fabulous job in prelims, and they're looking to do that here in the finals.
On the first rotation, UCLA will start on the floor, Georgia the bars, Utah the beam, and Alabama the vault. 6 competitors in each event, and the top 5 scores count towards the team totals. Alabama head coach Sarah Patterson in her 23rd year, 3 NCAA championships, and a 3-time National Coach of the Year. And first, Erin Holdifer, a freshman out of Northport, Alabama, Bama's leadoff vaulter all season.
Very nice handspring pike front, great landing. You know, being the first competitor can always be difficult. You want somebody who has a clean, consistent vault.
Amanda, Erin scored a 9.8 in the preliminaries.
Here we can see it again. She does a handspring on, pike front, nice form, and right there, the most important part, a great landing.
And a score of 9.8 for Erin Holdifer. Greg Marsden, Utah head coach in his 26th season, impressive resume, 9 NCAA championships, and finished 2nd a year ago in Boise. This is Kylie Wagner, one of 4 Utah juniors on this squad, her hometown, Salem, Oregon.
The balance beam can be a very difficult event to start the competition on. The crowd is loud. They have to keep their concentration. Here's her flight series, back handspring layup step, but oh, let's see, she was kind of crooked there. That'll be a 5/10 deduction.
Not the start you would expect from Utah, Amanda. Their strongest event, ranked number 1 in the country.
Starting off with a mistake is never easy, but as you mentioned earlier, they can drop a score and they can count their 5 best scores.
Wagner scored a 9.850 in the preliminaries. Over on the bars, Suzanne Yacklin, Georgia's head coach, 18th season in Athens, 5 national titles back-to-back in 98 and 99, and some concern, of course, with her star, Kristi Lichey, sprained her ankle on the final vault of the preliminaries.
You can see it right here. She's doing a handspring pike front half. She opens a little too early, and you can see her land short.
Kristy Lichey, one of the best all-arounders in the country, and looking on, father Dave, sister Karen, a couple of national titles to her credit as a gym dog. Amanda, how much will the ankle maybe affect her performance on this event?
Well, you can see right here she does a board mount, and I'm sure she feels pain punching the board as well as on the dismount at the end. Giant 1.5, slightly off right there. She's fighting through. There will be a slight deduction. She actually has a similar move coming up right here, a giant full. You can see she's losing her body position. She's a little bit off balance. Nice double layout. And right there you can see she fought the pain on that landing. It was nice and clean.
Well, that's the heart and soul of the Georgia Gym Dogs, Kristy Lichey.
You can see right here, she's preparing for a giant 1.5, and her feet are slightly leaning to the other direction. She needed to be straight, but she did a great job of fighting through it. And although that was supposed to be a handstand, she hung in there.
Well, the score is a 9-4-5-0, so a rough start for the Georgia Bulldogs. And for Utah, also a tough go. Kylie Wagner scores a 9-3 on the beam. And there's UCLA head coach Valerie Condos-Field in her 11th season. Trained as a ballet dancer, this team excels in choreography, but struggling, Amanda, in their first rotation. Kristen Parker with a 9-2 on the floor.
Well, this is her last pass right here. Didn't quite get enough height on a double pike, took a short landing. That's a 3/10 to a 5/10 deduction.
And now Kristen Maloney, 2000 U.S. Olympian, two-time U.S. all-around champion. Scored a perfect 10 on March 4th in the Bruins Classic against Cal, Utah State, and UC Santa Barbara.
Well, you know, Craig, Kristen did not compete this event in the prelims due to soreness in her shin, but they're looking for a big score in the finals. Opening with a very difficult first pass, double layout, beautifully done.
Amanda, Kristen only competed on the beam in the preliminaries to save herself for the finals. Amazing story for Kristen Maloney. During the 1999 season, fractured her leg and has been competing with a titanium rod. There are plans to have that removed very soon.
Getting ready for second pass right here. Nice double pike, slight hop of the landing. Kristen is still performing difficult tumbling, but not the most difficult for her. And that may be due to the shin or the lack of being able to practice.
UCLA, Amanda, prides themselves so much. The choreography you'll see, and that's really the stamp of their head coach.
That's right. Val has a very good dance background, and you can see that in all their choreography. It's a very clean routine, and that should get a very good score for the Bruins.
And a score they need. No one at this point can afford another bad score.
Here's her first pass again. A very difficult double layout and a beautiful landing.
A solid 9-8 for Kristen Maloney on the floor, and we are underway in Athens.